Hey, welcome back to Christina's Healthy Life. I'm Christina. If you're not already subscribed, please do consider hitting that subscribe button. I post videos weekly, reactions like this, and free workouts. So today we are taking a look at Beachbody. They are reinventing themselves into BODi, just BODi, little I, BODi. And we're talking about Health Esteem and World Health Esteem Month, which again is something that Beachbody totally made up and came up with. The definition to me is still totally unclear, and we're going to catch up with our favorite trainer turning self-help guru, Autumn Calabrese. So we'll take a look at that. Just catching up with her, she's got her diet bet going, which is where you pay $35 and you're supposed to lose, I think it's 4% of your body weight in 4 weeks, and then you split the pot with like whoever else like did that or whatever. She went on a whole thing about like not waiting for the new year to be a day to start something, and then insisted that she work out on January 1st because she never skips a workout on the first day of the year, even though it was a rest day. And I was like, okay, well, I thought we didn't have to wait for certain days, but okay. I don't know. And then BODi or whatever had asked, or Autumn maybe had asked people like, oh, you know, type in like, what does health esteem like mean to you or whatever, and people have like all different answers, which is fine. But then she started like kind of digging into them a little bit, giving just kind of like unqualified like advice that, I don't know, things that felt like people should probably talk to their therapists about, in my opinion. And not that like trainers and nutritionists can't address behavior change, but it felt a little too, I don't know, too self-helpy for me. I didn't care for it personally. So anyway, that's what she's been up to. She's got the diet bet going on. She's talking about health esteem. The Good Mood crew put out like members only audio, which I'm assuming means that's like a podcast. I haven't joined, but if anyone's interested in hearing about that, I would join and cover it. Just let me know in the comments. And I guess she's also, Autumn is like doing some like guest appearance on some other podcast or whatever about, with someone named, I'm so sorry, I'm going to ruin this, with Moira Kukaba. I'm sorry, I have no clue who that is. I'm like not in the self-help space. But this Moira person, am I saying this right? So she posted like a story saying how that she was going to have Autumn on, and they were going to talk about like digging deeper into like health, fitness, and like tying it into the self-help. Like this, she seemed really excited that Autumn had just done a Tony Robbins thing. So I think this is again kind of showing like Autumn like making that transition from like trainer into self-help. But we're mainly going to look at the Beachbody reinventing itself into BODi. We're going to look at the concept of health esteem, which is really ambiguous. And we're going to take a look at what Autumn's response is, what her health esteem declaration is, and what I think about it.
Hey guys, as you might know, instead of New Year's resolutions this year of what I can't do, I'm making a health esteem declaration of what I want more of. And I'm going to tag 3 super trainers to share theirs. And I hope you post your health esteem declaration and celebrate World Health Esteem Month with us all January, and tag at BODi Stories so that we can celebrate what you post. Now, okay, here's mine. When it comes to working out, I have always felt that if I'm not about like to collapse, I'm not actually working out. And I make myself miserable. I hate it. But I was always going for the transformation. So I couldn't wait for the end of the 90 days or the 8 weeks or whatever. But since we switched to understanding the power of health esteem, where I don't bully myself into change, now I actually literally proactively look forward to working out. Yeah.
Bully yourselves, bully others, etc. But like this again, he's talking about, oh, I was always going for the transformation. So again, like it is obviously about the aesthetics, like for him and for Autumn, which we've seen in other videos before. But now it looks like they're trying to like break out of that like very, very diet culture-y shell. I mean, I don't feel like they're stepping like too far outside the shell, but whatever. They're coming up with this whole health esteem or concept that I don't think is well grasped or understood. I don't feel like anyone agrees on a definition for it, but whatever. Maybe that's the point, that everyone has their own health esteem or something. I don't know. But I guess now they're switching to that to focus on like the health instead of just the looks, because he kind of already said like he has to go all out. So here's just like another person who's just like, I feel like maybe doesn't have a good understanding of like a healthy lifestyle, or like has an unhealthy obsession with looking a certain way, restricting a certain way, or like adhering to certain habits in like that kind of a way.
Still fighting through challenges, but I acknowledge and focus on how good it feels while I'm doing it. Like, why did I take for granted that I like to move like this? Like, I'm only entitled to this body, this feeling, if I stay consistent. And rather than suffering it, I can embrace it because it's so good for me and it does feel good. So why not enjoy it? The results matter to me a whole lot, but I'm not working out for the after. I don't want to set myself up for getting there and then that slow slide backwards when I sort of stop cold turkey. Now I'm doing it and I'm feeling good during and after the workout. And I've been exercising.
Do the programs not allow you to maintain the weight loss? Are they just like sustainable? Kind of leaning toward a no based on that alone.
This way for about 3 months using the block format. That's 3 weeks a month, 5 days a week. And then I take a week off. I ride my bike or do nothing, but there's no schedule. And then the next month I start a new block of 3 weeks. And I've been doing this for about 4 months now. And I've never been this consistent, this strong. My body feels good. My clothes fit well. I haven't done this since I started the company, actually. And so I'm a little embarrassed by that it took me this long. But this is my health esteem declaration, more of feeling good about exercise. And I don't have to feel like I'm throwing myself against a wall to feel like I'm getting a good workout. And 3 weeks a month, 5 days a week, that's a good tempo for me. Everything feels better now. This truly is health esteem. Okay, Megan, Joel, and Autumn, I'm passing it to you. If you have a health esteem declaration, I'd like you to make it here. It doesn't have to be about fitness or about nutrition or whatever. It's got to be about what's important to you, what you want more of in the coming year and going forward, how you're going to celebrate what you can do and how you can enjoy more out of life. All right. Happy New Year, everybody. That is my first health esteem declaration.
Okay, you guys, earlier today, our CEO, Carl Deichler, nominated me as one of our 3 body trainers to make my health esteem declaration for 2023. So instead of New Year's resolutions where you focus on the things you want to give up or you don't want, we are going to make our health esteem declaration for what we want more of.
Okay, again, no one knows what this definition is. This is like different than the one she told us in a previous video. Now Carl Deichler is like saying something, so they're all gonna say it, obviously.
So what I want more of in terms of my health in 2023 is more fun and adventure and joy when it comes to my food. I tend to be a creature of habit, eat the same things and make the same things over and over again. So this year I'm really putting a big focus and emphasis on trying new foods, trying new recipes, and having a lot of fun with cooking more at home. That's my 2023 Health Esteem Declaration. Now, I was going to nominate 3 people, but I'm an overachiever. I'm going to nominate 6. Christina Delgado, Monica Lopez, Becky Brissett, you're up. Tanya Barron, Kat Napolitano, and Donald Stamper, you 3 are up as well. What is your Health Esteem Declaration?
Okay, so like, fine. I think that's a fine enough health esteem declaration or whatever. Yeah, wanting to be like more adventurous, try new foods and stuff, that's fine. Autumn really gives me like orthorexia vibes, and I'm not diagnosing her at all, but that's just kind of the vibe I get based on like what I've seen on her social media. What I mean by that is I think she like restricts herself to certain like foods that like feel safe to her, and she can eat however she wants. That's just like the feeling I get from watching it. Or it kind of just reminds me of like that kind of restriction, like this very like rigid idea of like what's like allowed, or like what's healthy or what's good for me. So guess we'll keep our eye on that and see what comes of Health Esteem Month. Thanks so much for watching. If you made it to the end of this video, please do leave it a like if you liked it. Consider subscribing for weekly videos like this and free workouts. And leave a comment. I would love to know what you thought about this video. And the comments do always make for a good conversation there. So thanks again. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.